Hello everyone, this is Catherine and welcome to my world. I'm in my unit at the moment and as promised, this is actually my second video uploaded to YouTube. Actually filmed on the 2nd of February 2016. I know we're in February at the moment and what a year it's been so far. We've seen so many people gone and we've welcomed so many people back in. So as I've said in the last video, I'm actually going to do some reviewing, I guess, of some videos that I enjoy playing, and hopefully many of you like to enjoy playing too. Some of the videos, some of the games I'm going to look at are actually from a long time ago. Like the first one I'm going to do is basically from the very early 2000s, so it's not that long ago. It's only, what are we, 2016, about 16, 15, 14 years ago. So yeah, so basically I hope you actually enjoy these. Well, yeah, if you don't, then who cares? Anyway, if you don't, then that's all fine because I'm just doing it for fun. I'm not doing it for anything else but that. So, just to get started, the first game I'm looking at is called MetropolisMania. It is a city building strategy game in which you are actually the mayor of a city. But and so what you do is you're actually controlled, well, not really controlled, but you have this boss who actually tells you that you are in control of this map. The map is quite small to start with, and you have a very limited space and time to actually, well, not time because it's not actually a uh, timed game, so you don't actually get timed in what you actually do. So you basically have this plot of land and you just build houses. You've got some roads and you've got a number of, they're called applicants that are actually wanting to move into your town. Why not? So they start off pretty simple, like you've got a few residents and you've got a few shops to start with, like seafood shop and bookshops and stuff like that. As your town grows, you get to have a little bit more and control, and you get to build a lot more things. Like you get to build some police stations, and you get to build some amusement parks and some schools and universities, shopping malls, whatever you want. You even get to build your own house. How cool is that? So anyway, so as you're building, you get to know your residents and their happiness meter. It's a meter, and basically, the better your people are, the happier you are, the happier the town is, and everyone's happy until everything goes crap. So you get complaints and you get people wanting this, that, and the other. Sometimes they're contradicted and say, "Oh, I want this and I want that, but I don't want this and I don't want that. But you're too close to this and too close to that, so I'm moving out. So bug out." Yeah. So yeah, it's a little bit of fun, and it's basically a honest kids game, but I actually still get some enjoyment out of it. I played on a PS2, which is actually it is actually a PS2 exclusive title, so it's not been released on anything else. So I've still got my PS2. I've only just bought a PS3. I've got a laptop, a Wii, and a Wii U. So I'm sort of building up my console gaming experience. But back to the game. So you're building this town, you're going all well, and everything just sometimes just goes wrong because you get people complaining all the time. So you got to do what they want to do. More like a, not a fetch quest, but a do this, do that type thing. So it is. You would sort of describe the game as a city building strategy. It's got a simulation type thing to it because you simulated people, and also questing game. So it's sort of a bit of RPG element to it as well. There's no conflict in it. It's basically just a kids game to build up their skills in time management and spatial recognition, and basically just building up friendships and knowing what can work and what doesn't work in regards to interactions and story building. As the game goes on, you actually get more and more towns, and you get more and more people to come in. Like you get farmers, other office workers, and you also get aliens and cavemen, and they're all cool, and little quests and side things that you can actually go on. So that's basically it's a good game. It's one I recommend because of the fact of the fun factor is still there. If you can still buy it, it is a pretty good game, and it's one to actually enjoy for future generations. It's one that I still enjoy, and I've had it since I had the PS2. So I got that probably around 2002. So I probably got it around that mark, 2002, 2003. And there's also a second one too, Metropolis Mania, which is pretty much the same thing but built a little bit more. You get more customization for your character. You can actually change how they look. It's funny because even though you can change it to look like a female, the game actually treats you as if you are a male. No matter what you look like, you're just a male to everyone else. God knows why. Anyway, so that's basically it. Metropolis Mania is your very early SimCity game. Although SimCity sort of came before that. Metropolis Mania sort of simplified SimCity a little bit in regards to you're making a city, but you don't have to worry about power and water and sewerage and everything like that. You basically are it. You are the mayor of the city. You answer people's requests, and you basically go about your business. You lose energy sometimes, and you can actually jump, and you can actually jump higher than buildings depending on how much energy you have. You can actually eat. You can buy houses and real estate and offices and factories and anything else that your heart's desire, even a cemetery. Now that's pretty cool. Cemetery, golf course, and it's just really, really a cool game. You know, spatial. You may not think that you've got a lot of space, but once you actually figure out where everything goes, and you do actually have to figure out where everything goes because you don't want to put things but more closer to the other things because otherwise they'll start complaining. Then you sort of get an idea of where everything fits in your little world, and you can build up and up and up in friendships, and they become helpers in your next levels. Even though they've moved out, they can still help you find other stuff, and you can contact other people to get other contacts. So, my review on Metropolis Mania. It is a very good game. It's a fun game. It's one that makes you think because you actually got to look at and control how people go, and you can see them at work, and you see them running around, and you can see them. They actually drive cars, which is pretty cool. The kids, like kids, you can interact with the little toddlers. You know, little 1 or 2 year olds. They don't actually speak. They can make noises or make little words and mama, mama, dada, dada, go, go. All those types of things, you can still actually interact with them, which actually builds up your relationship a bit. So, anyway, I still enjoy the game, and I'm sure there are a lot of people out there who do enjoy the game as well. And I would recommend it for people who want to go back in time, have a bit of fun. Um, Give it to the kids so they can have a bit of fun too, have a bit of a play around, and have a bit of control over things for once because a lot of kids don't feel like they have that control. So anyway, I would recommend that game, and if you can find it, buy it. It's really, really great. It's PS2 exclusive, so you can only get it for the PS2, and it's one that will probably go on forever and ever and ever. So anyway, that is my review on Metropolis Mania. It's probably one that nobody's ever heard of, but I don't care. It's really, really good. So, down parts, well, yeah, okay, it is a little bit repetitive and the samey all the time, a bit, at times when you're doing the same thing over and over again. But you know what? It's a simple game and it's made friendly for kids. What are you going to expect, really, for the money you pay for it? Not a lot. Anyway, so that's it for now. It's my first game review. Enjoy it, whatever you want to do. It doesn't matter to me whatsoever. I'm going to do this only for fun. I'm not going to do anything else with it. And so, anyway, this video, second video, all for yourself. See you on the flip side. Bye.